New safety rules could be coming for battery storage facilities in Escondido.
City leaders will discuss replacing a ban with strict safety guidelines. Cities across San Diego County have been trying to balance development with safety for years.
And since 2023, we have covered at least 3 major fires at battery storage facilities in Valley Center, Otay Mesa, and Escondido. These fires forced evacuations and closures for multiple days. ABC 10 News has covered the fires and the fallout. Sky 10 was over TerraGen energy storage when it caught fire 3 years ago, forcing evacuation orders and closures near Valley Center and Vesper Road.
And then in May of 2024, the Gateway energy storage facility in Otay Mesa caught fire. This one burned for 10 days after reigniting several times. And just a couple months later, an SDG&E battery storage facility in Escondido went up in smoke. You see that there. Neighbors living within a mile radius were forced to evacuate. Schools closed and toxic smoke blew over the area. After covering these fires for days on end, we learned just how disruptive and dangerous they can be for neighbors.
Now there's a push in Escondido to allow them again. Inland County, North County reporter Gabe Salazar is live, where city leaders will take a long look at some regulations that, Gabe, they hope protect neighbors.
Yeah, that's right. As your Inland North County reporter, this is a story I've been following for months, and a lot of you remember the battery fire here a couple of years ago, the evacuations, the school closures, and that acidic metallic smell that lingered on in the air for days. Now take a look at some video from that fire. Now, so these facilities are essentially giant rechargeable batteries for the power grid. They store extra solar energy during the day, then release it back to the grid at night when we use the most electricity. They're designed to keep the lights on. But after last year's fire, many residents say the bigger question isn't whether they're needed, it's whether they belong so close to homes, schools, and businesses.
There were hundreds, if not over 1,000 people who were affected by that, whether they were parents and students at the schools in the area, business owners, or just residents. We are going to put in strict enough regulations that the only place they could probably go is on the outskirts of town.
And that's why today the City Council will consider a new ordinance that would replace the city's moratorium with some of the toughest local rules in the state. The proposal would require much larger buffers between battery storage sites and homes, schools, parks, and businesses, along with additional fire safety requirements. Now, city leaders say the rules are intended to push any future projects to industrial areas on the outskirts of Escondido, far away from residential neighborhoods.
I think these facilities are needed, just like oil refineries are needed, and other kind of toxic sort of factory type industrial usages are needed, but they shouldn't be in residential areas where if there's an accident, if there's a problem, which there always will be. We've had, 3 fires in San Diego County in the last few years?
So the debate today isn't whether battery storage has a future, it's whether that future should be close to neighborhoods or kept in the outskirts of town. In Escondido, Gabe Salazar, ABC 10 News.
And Gabe is our Inland North County reporter. If you have a story idea for him, you can scan that QR code there on your screen, or you can email gabe.salazar@10news.com. He also covers transportation.
Now, this past April, the developer of a controversial battery storage project in Escondido pulled their application. The Seguro energy storage facility would have been a massive lithium battery plant near homes. Back in 2024, we talked to some neighbors who were fighting the plan over concerns about toxic chemical fires. Thousands of people signed petitions at the time to stop the construction.
Now, as the debate continues in Escondido, a massive new solar and battery storage facility could soon be built in a remote part of the county. The Starlight Solar project would cover nearly 600 acres of land just south of Boulevard, a high fire hazard severity zone. The batteries would store power to help the state meet its clean energy goals. But a lot of people in the community are pretty concerned about the fire risks. At the last county commission meeting on July 10th, dozens of residents got up to speak against this project. A new study found a large fire could release toxic gases and that high winds could push those dangerous fumes up to 280 feet away. But researchers say nearby neighbors are likely safe. The closest home and school is more than 1,300 feet away from this facility. The developers also plan to install fire suppression systems, heat sensors, and water tanks on the property to stop any flames from spreading.